What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Jasmine, aka Jazz Work From Home. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell y'all a conversation that I had with an old coworker, right? So this guy was trying to convince me that the only way a woman can be taken care of, her bills, cared for, a roof over her head, is if she sells herself. Because he said that's what the world revolves around, the pussycat, right? He said if you don't want to give it up, you don't want to sell yourself, Jasmine. That's not practical. That's not reality. That's not that's not realistic. If you want a man to take care of you, you got to be tricking, right? And I am not making fun of women that are out here selling themselves, tricking on OnlyFans, on off fans, which means offline basically. I don't care. Do what makes you happy, right? But the sad reality is that the social media people in society have convinced women that that's the only way that they can make money. That's the only way that they can get taken care of. That's the only way their needs are going to be met. If they're tricking, if they let a man do strange and unsafe shit to them, that's the only way that they're going to get their bills paid. And this is where I keep trying to tell y'all got to start living in reality. Get off of social media land. There are a lot of women who are having their bills paid. They're in healthy relationships. They are in healthy marriages, and they're not doing something strange for a piece of change. And I know there's people going to get on here and say, no, that's not true. Every woman is tricking. Every woman is tricking. I have been at the lowest, at the bottom, rock bottom. I've been homeless so many times in my life. And I'm going to tell you, not every woman, it's just like, oh, my back is against the wall, I have to trick. Okay? Okay? And like I said, again, I'm not making fun of anybody. You do you. But I just think it's super sad. We have all this music, we have all this television, we have all this media telling women that before they're even 18, that the best way to get money is use their bodies, do God degrading things just so you can get a piece of change. And then when you decide that you want a life and you don't want to do that no more, it's going to be hella hard for somebody to take you serious. Mind you, I chose not to do that. I'm gonna tell you why. I definitely a self-respect, but there are women that are forced to do stuff like that. There are women out there that are being trafficked. They have no choice. I have a choice of whether or not I want to trick or not trick. There are a lot of women that don't have that choice. I think it's pretty crappy of me to say, you know what? I'm gonna take my free will and I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you something, how a lot of women do get trafficked is by tricking. Y'all need to be careful with whom y'all listening to out here. Convince you that you don't have a worth, and that in order for you to get your basic human needs met, you gotta be treated less than. I want you to think about anybody that convinces you, man or woman, male or female, do they really have your best interest? Or is it really to serve you? Period. No, is it really to serve them? Period.